Hey, this is Gary from GreatestSkills.com. Project we're going to be working on today is to fix a broken drawer slide. These things, when they come from the factory, they're made out of cheap plastic slides. Eventually the tracks in the back break and you end up with this. So we're going to end up fixing it with a set of Blue Motion drawer slides, good quality ones. They have a nice dampening effect when you close them, and they'll work out really well. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you're going to need to do this is you're going to need a set of drawer slides. You're going to need the locking clips. These go on the bottom of the drawer, and when they slide in, they're going to lock in like that. This will be mounted on the drawer. The end of the drawer will be here. They'll hold it to the drawer. And then you're going to need a set of these plates to mount to the back of the cabinet, unless you have a European cabinet, and then you'll just mount this to the side along the inside. But since we need to mount to the face frame in the front and to the back of the cabinet here, these will slide on like that, and they'll suspend the drawer slide just like that. The length of these for our cabinets are 21.5 inches. That's the typical one that you're going to need for a typical base cabinet, which normally measures from the wall out 24 inches. So if you got a 24-inch base cabinet, you're going to want to get the 21s. Alright, so one of the first things, a couple of things you got to do, but it doesn't matter what order. These clips, they get mounted just like that. 2 screws in each. One here, one here, and then over on this one, same thing. You screw in there, and a screw in there. Now, when your drawer slide goes in, it slides in like that, and it locks on to the front. See, it's locked in. You release, you squeeze the handle, and it comes out. Now, I had to modify the drawer by adding a notch in here because the track has to drop in. I haven't done this side. We'll do that side next. And also, in the back of the drawer slide, there's a little pin kind of hook. This drawer was too short to accept that. And if I would have gotten shorter drawer slides, then they would have fit the drawer fine, but they wouldn't have fit the cabinet. So more important to get it to fit the cabinet, we can always make the drawer bigger. So we added a piece of wood to the back of this. So now when the drawer slide goes in, the little hook, I drilled a hole over here to accept the little hook, will go in that hole, and it'll be mounted in there just fine. So right now I'm going to modify the back of this one, get the jigsaw here, just cut that piece out. That's all. And now this slide will just, whoops, wrong one. This slide will just drop right in there now. Now I have to drill a hole over here. You can see that. I have to drill a hole over here to accept that hook in the back. So I'm just going to go like that. Makes a little dimple. Alright, now we get the drill. We'll drill the hole for the hook. Kind of elongated a little bit. And then that track will slide in. What am I doing here? Wrong track again. And that track will slide in just like this. And the hook will go in the hole that we just drilled. And then the other one. And that's it. Now we got to mount it on the cabinet. Okay, so now we're going to mount the drawer slides on the cabinet itself. You take the the back brackets, just slide them in. Very simple. Screw in the front. Step that slide back a little bit from the edge. You don't want to put it flush to the edge. You want to be in just a little bit. Same with the other side. Now we just have to mount the back brackets to the back of the cabinet, put the drawer back. Okay, now the next step, pull these out. They don't want to stay out. Pull these out, put the drawer on them. Engage the one side. Engage the other. Push it all the way back in. Now this is a little tricky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on the camera, but the way I do it is I hold the drawer flat like that. I go to the drawer underneath, and then I mark a pencil mark on the back of the cabinet where the bracket has to go. Then I take the drawer out and I screw the bracket in, and then I know it's going to be parallel over here and lined up straight. So let's do that. They already got one of the screws in, but basically you just line up the bracket with the pencil mark, and then you put the screws in. Like that. And that's it. The drawer slides are mounted. Okay, so we got the latches attached to the bottom of the drawer. We got the tracks installed. If you need to release these things after they're installed, these drawers are really easy to take out. You just pull them out, squeeze both of these, and the fronts will release. Now to put them in, extend both the drawer tracks, put the drawer on top. Now you can either slide the drawer in and it locks, but I find usually it's easier just to grab the one track, to slide it forward so it engages. And that's it.